Hey, Michelle.
Hey, how are you doing, Utopia?
I am doing great. I cannot wait to talk to you for numerous reasons. One is that I've never gotten a chance to ever in my 15-year career interview someone like you.
Oh,
So,
wow.
yeah, so for selfish reasons, I'm like, what do I talk to her about? I got so much to talk to her about.
Well, that's fantastic. I'm so happy to be here. Thanks for having me.
108 Soul, the Soul of New York. That was a classic from MJ. Don't stop till you get enough on this Tuesday. Of course, the beautiful, talented, and fabulous Michelle Smith is hanging out with us. And like I said before, you are an author,
Yes.
creator of a podcast, and also a coach. I've been using the word multi-hyphenate because that's like a new word that's come in my vocabulary, and I'm totally obsessed with people who seem to find their purpose and their purpose within their purpose. And I feel like that perfectly describes you. So can
Well,
you
thank you.
tell us more about you, Michelle?
Sure. So, did just like anybody does. You come out of school, you have your degree, and you try to find that good job. Well,
Yeah.
that good job for me was in public relations and strategic communications. So, especially since I'm a writer, when you're 20 something years old, you got to find a way to make money, right?
Yeah.
So,
Definitely with that.
public relations was the thing for me. And I started out at some of the largest public relations agencies out there, the big global ones. And you know what? Before that, I actually interned at a television station and did some television before I went to grad school. And then as I was in grad school, as a writer producer. So I'm a member of the National Association of Black Journalists. I
Okay.
love my peeps out there. Yeah, that are in ABJ. But yeah, so I did that for 26 years. Can you believe it?
No.
Whether it was, yeah, at the global agencies. I made VP before I was 30, but at some point I started my own agency and ran it for about a decade. We had some pretty decent brands, some that you probably heard.
And you like being very strategic about everything that you have done, because hearing you start your story saying that you were a VP but before the age of 30,
Yeah,
that's
I
the
was
most.
29.
Oh my gosh, like I can imagine like the temptation. It probably there's probably a lot of temptation to stay where you were at instead of branching out
Mm,
because of the comfort level and the security and
mm.
all that good stuff. But to hear like your journey after that, like that is amazing, and how you took
Yeah.
time before you put out your book to strategically make sure that you were, I kind of want to use the word worthy, but worthy of putting out a book of, to
Sure.
better their lives, which is amazing.
Yeah, the thing is, because I have a background in marketing, I understood that
Yes.
you have to have a certain degree of credibility so that when you put a book in the market, it's not enough just to write it. You've got to sell that thing.
Right.
And in order to sell it, you have to have a broad reach. And you could sell it locally to your friends and family, but would it ever make a bestseller list? I don't know.
Yeah.
My ultimate goal isn't necessarily to be a bestseller, and I've actually made those lists on Amazon. It is actually, thank you, it's actually to see more people that look like you and me, sisters in the C-suite.
Yeah.
That's my goal.
Yeah.
So the more this book gets out to women of color, that's when I know that I've done what I'm supposed to do.
I love it.